a couple $1 million in fines, and he turned it down. That was a bad idea, because now I'm hearing it's about $15 million in fines, and they're throwing more felonies that he has to plead to. We're hearing whistleblowers that are coming out in the FBI. We're hearing about possible more whistleblowers who know and have done business with the Biden family, possibly coming out publicly. When the Republicans take the House, Jim Jordan, one of these guys is going to have the gavel, and they're going to be calling associates of the Biden family to they will be subpoenaing Treasury records that show these suspicious wire transfers from China and Russia and God knows where. They're not going to be able to stop that. CNN, MSNBC, they haven't seen this evidence, but you're going to have Tony Beaton and more people coming out under oath, answering questions. This is not a Hunter story. This is a Joe Biden story. The House of Cards could fall if they keep the pressure on. Think about this. If you follow the evidence to where this is going, Joe Biden is a traitor, because Joe Biden was going to be the front man for China's Belt and Road Initiative. China's Belt and Road Initiative was the biggest challenge to United States supremacy we've ever had. This is their imperial commercial strategy to supplant the United States as the #1 world power. They were paying the Biden family to be the face of that, the American face of the Chinese Belt and Road. And Biden was getting paid to do that. So I don't see how you can keep this under wraps for that much longer. The Democrats to say, hey, Joe, we don't want you to run anymore. Here's a good excuse why you're not going to.
One of the things that they say on the Democratic side about Trump is that no one is above the law. Does that work this way too?
God, I wish I had like Hunter's power. Like nobody I know could get away with all of this for so long. Maybe this is good for the Democrats. If you didn't report any of this stuff prior to the 2020 election, you would have been banned from social media, ostracized by all the smarty pants in the media. But now it's okay, right? And I think it's because they realize the call to bury the story work that got Joe elected, and now they can use the story. There isn't a to do, which is to get Joe on the stage, and actually it's going to work for them. I think before we discuss any more of this, intel agents find out that this is actually more. I just think that this. It's weird, you know, stuff that I can't even tell what's a big deal anymore. Like, is this the big deal? Is it not the big deal? I think that's another success of the media, is that if the Biden stuff had come out one big chunk, it would have been staggering beyond any scandal. I mean, the drugs, the hookers, the guns. It's a massive story. But it kind of like dripped out. It was diluted by time. So now it's kind of like a daily comic strip. And it's like, oh yeah, that guy. We don't even report on it as much. But I think that, like, I do believe that if Congress is taking it. Yes.
You have to believe that a lot of this is particularly Ben, since you said his lawyers, Hunter's lawyers, have not disputed any of this or not responded. It sounds like Hunter Biden will be subjected to the American legal process. He knows as well as anyone, he's a graduate of one of the great law schools in this country, Yale Law School, that no one's above the law. He'll have to face whatever it is he has to face. I don't have a whole lot to say other than reporting what it is. I've always said that any time this investigation under him started, I believe under President Trump, and now it looks as if it may conclude an indictment. I see one last thing. Anyone who has misfortune or has a fall. He's written about this episode in his life, talks about the addictions to drugs and alcohol. I'm blessed to not have those addictions, but we're all blessed to not have those kinds of addictions. That's no excuse for it. But I wish him and his family the best, and he'll have to face these consequences.
I want to say one more thing. It clearly is no excuse, it's no defense, but let me make one thing perfectly clear. There are people in this country